Hello traders and welcome to Grok Trade. My name is Jerry Usher and I'm an associate here at Grok Trade, and I'm also a graduate student of the mentoring program. It is Monday, November 29th, 2010, and let's take a look at two new stocks for this week. First of all, let me apologize for last week. I didn't mean to go missing in action there. Got sick. I spent my Thanksgiving kind of sick and not feeling too well, and that's where I was last week. But I'm all better now, I'm happy to say, and did have a nice Thanksgiving anyways. Just a little under the weather, and I hope you all had a wonderful holiday as well. Alright, let's go ahead and start here by first looking at the broad market. You always want to look at the broad market before you're looking at any kind of stocks to think about having possible trades on them. You can see the broad markets were currently still basing. Yes, we had a lower high and a lower low today. However, the bears were in control or in the morning, but the bulls fought back all afternoon. So because of the strong bullish power that we saw here today, I'm not ready to go bearish. We're still basing. I need to see a close below this lower support line here, in order to go bearish, and a close above this upper resistance line in order to go full-fledged bullish. So we're going to have to keep watching these markets. Now, with that out of the way, let's take a look at the FOSL. FOSL is our bull stock of the week. And it is a bull stock on the B newsletter here because it has wonderful fundamentals. Now, actually, what I wanted to do here is take a look at the weekly first, okay? And I'm going to back it up just a little bit here to make sure that we don't actually see today's candle. You can see the weekly has been on an up run, nice strong up run, a bit overextended from its MAs, but it's almost looking like it's ready to start to base now. So if we could base here for quite a while and let the MAs catch up a little bit, this could be a possible nice contender for investment trade. Now, looking at a daily, just because the weekly is not set up doesn't mean that we could possibly have a trade on the daily. You can see the daily has been basing, okay, but we're still in that base, okay. Wouldn't want to be interested in going long at this at all until it went up above the $70 mark and closed above there with some supporting volume. Now, the MACD is also lowering at the moment, but which is a good sign because we want to see the MACD head towards the zero, the neutral line, in a base. So things are looking pretty nice here again, but this is a watch. You're going to want to watch this to wait, first of all, to see if the markets can turn bullish today, this week, and if we can get a close above this resistance line. And just looking a little deeper into the 60, the 60 would give us an entry, and you can see here's that resistance line that we need to close above before we even think about going bullish. And today we just kind of fell down and hung out at a support line. So we're just hanging out, so this trade's not ready yet. Now let's go ahead and look at our bear stock of the week, and that stock is LMT, Lockheed Martin Corporation. Okay, this is the weekly that we're looking at first. You can see the weekly is in a downtrend, which is good. We want that in our favor. As far as investment trade goes, though, you can see that we did have a lower high, lower low last week, another lower high, and a slightly higher low. But we are in this down movement, so it's currently, I wouldn't go looking weak for an investment trade on this because it has already started its run. However, if we look at the daily, you can see that the daily is also in a base, just like our bull stock is. However, this base is a low base. It's at the bottom of a down leg, and you can see it's actually been basing for quite some months here. So a sell signal could be below this base area here, and you can see we got really close to it today, but again, we have a bullish candle here. Let's take a quick peek at the 60 to see what happened. We dropped down and just hung out there all day at its lows until the end of the day, where the markets were so powerfully coming up from the morning, eventually ripped this guy up here too. So this guy is not ready to short. Now, actually, we have a line here, and let me show you where this line is. You can see I have a note here from quite a while ago. I wrote the word yum, that's supposed to be an arrow pointing down. If we look back at where this line comes from, I gotta go way back here, quite a distance here. This is a previous swing low back in, let's see here, I gotta move my date thingy, April 2009. Okay, so that's some old support, but underneath that support, and you can go back and look for yourself later, our next area of support is not until way down here. Look at that area. Now, of course, it's not, I mean, it could just drop right down. There's, it can only pull back so far, pull down before it has to take a breather and head back up a little bit. But there's lots of room down here to make a decent amount if you know how to short stocks. So this is another watch list for this week. And I know that I have 2 stocks here so that I can take advantage of either way that the market decides to do when it finally does it. I hope you all had a great trading day today on Monday, and looking forward to being around the rest of the week, guys. Take care.